Right now, Democratic presidential hopefuls are getting ready to take the debate stage right here in Charleston. And we have team coverage this afternoon of tonight's big showdown. Rob Way, Paola Tristan Arruda, and Bill Sharp all downtown right now in and around the Gilliard Center. We're going to start with Bill Sharp. Bill, this is a big night as the primary election closes in.
And it's happening in just 3 hours from now. 7 candidates will take the stage. And by the way, I had a chance to go and do some rehearsing yesterday on the stage. It is beautiful. You will see that tonight coming up at 8 o'clock here on CBS and Live 5.
We have folks from all over the country here. Take a look behind me, and you're going to get a sense of the national media that's here, as well as local media from all over the Carolinas and beyond. Obviously, all for this huge debate.
Rob, I don't know what it's like for you inside the Gilliard Center, but it's definitely a party outside. Now, there's no shortage of support for different candidates. Right now, it's the Joe Biden candidates or supporters that are out here putting on a show.
Our own Bill Sharp gets to actually participate in the debate, the pre-show. Let's take a live look in.
Thank you so much, Wayne Singleton and the Mother Emanuel Praise Choir. Weren't they something special? You know, I had the honor of hearing them in rehearsal last night, and they were just as good as they were tonight.
So we are in the spin room ahead of today's debate, and someone who knows Senator Sanders pretty well, I would say, is Jane Sanders, his wife, who's joining us now live. Walk me through why South Carolina voters should vote for your husband.
Well, first, the most important thing that we need to do is defeat Donald Trump.
And Rolf, can you just feel the energy where you are?
Absolutely you can, Lisa. If you're looking for a Democrat in South Carolina, chances are they are right here in this building at the Gilliard Center.
Let's go back down to the Gilliard Center in downtown Charleston, where our Rob Way is standing by. Rob?
Lisa, do you feel that? That is the energy we are starting to feel here in this room. We are in the spin room. You were just talking to Rolf a few minutes ago. To give you a little perspective, he is all the way on the other side of that room where you see those lights on the other side there. But of course, this is the final moments before those candidates take the debate stage.
It may be a Democratic debate, but we are not seeing a shortage of Republican voters out here tonight, especially people out here coming to support President Donald Trump. I want you to take a look right behind me where you can see a crowd of at least a dozen people supporting President Donald Trump.
That 10th debate just wrapped up about an hour ago, and it was held right here in Charleston. We have team coverage continues of those presidential candidates.
Well, Lisa, if the debate was the party, this is the after party where all of the candidates are now talking with the media who's gathered. Let's go to Rob Way, who's with Tom Steyer right now.
Tom, walk me through your reaction coming out of that debate for your campaign.
Look, I was trying to distinguish myself. Look, the press wants to say that this campaign is down to a socialist, Bernie Sanders, who wants the government to take over big parts of the economy, and a former Republican, Mike Bloomberg, who has a history of policies including stop and frisk and redlining, and who's given a lot of money to support Republican candidates in the past.
At the debate, Bernie Sanders had a target on his back. I told you that earlier. They were coming after the front runner, and he understood that. In an interview, he said, when you're in the lead, that's what they're going to do. They're going to come after you.
Bernie Sanders is close behind Joe Biden here in South Carolina, but people will still get a chance to hear all of the candidates' plans ahead of the primary, because a majority of the candidates will be here hosting events ahead of the South Carolina primary on Saturday. Live outside the Gilliard Center, I'm Paola Tristan Arruda. Rolf, back to you.
Thank you, Paola. And again, maybe you didn't watch the debate. Maybe you tuned into parts of it and didn't see all the candidates' response. We've got you covered. In just a few moments, we're going to have a recap of what happened in this Democratic debate 2020. For now, I'm Raphael James at the Gilliard. Lisa, back to you.
Thanks, Raphael, and to Paola and Rob on the ground at the Gilliard Center as well.